What's going on, guys? This is Mark from M3 Finish Mobile Detailing, servicing the IE. And today we're gonna go acid versus an iron remover, which one's more effective, and stick all the way in to see which one to use. All right, guys, so today we're gonna break down the price on these two products. This is an acid cleaner. This one ranges around $22.99. It's effective. And we have this diamond chemical remover. It's $39.99. This is a 32-ounce bottle.
Now, real quickly, Mark, I see two different sizes. Do you dilute them or they're ready to go?
Yeah, so this one's dilutable depending on case-by-case scenario, and this one is diluted 1-to-1. So this is a concentrated.
Did you already do that or you're gonna do that right now?
So I already did it in these pre-made bottles right here in the bucket.
So Mark, how do you like to start your tire cleaning process?
Yep, so I started off by rinsing the wheel. The reason why I started off rinsing the wheel, just to remove any loose debris or anything that could scratch the surface. I have all my tools here in this bucket, and what I'm gonna do is put an ounce of soap to lubricate the surface so it doesn't necessarily dry up as fast. So I'm gonna put an ounce in right now, and I like to just mix it in there so keep it lubricated. So today we're gonna do, how we're gonna clean the wheel is we're gonna hit it with a degreaser. This is to remove any oils, any grime off the wheel. We're gonna do a detailing brush, agitate the wheel. We'll do is rinse it off. So then we're gonna start off with an iron remover from Diamond Chemicals. We're gonna see how effective this one is and how long it's gonna take us.
All right, Mark, what's one thing someone should know before using iron remover?
So iron remover is effective and it's case-by-case scenario when you want to use it. This was a maintenance wash, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend that just because it's $30.99 for a 32 ounce and it's really costly. So the thing is, there's pros and cons to it. The con is really expensive to do a maintenance wash or anything like that. So you're gonna be spending a lot of money on doing the wheels. But the thing is, it's safer than an acidic cleaner. The reason why I say it's safer is because it's a pH neutral. It reacts different. It takes out any of the fallout on the wheel and it doesn't damage it or anything like that. It should be solid. So now we're going to go to an acid cleaner.
So this is acidic right here.
Correct.
Is there a time limit?
Yeah, you don't want this to sit on the wheel too long because it's an acidic cleaner. A lot of people think acid is really, really, really bad. It eats through everything. It eats through plastic, but we keep it in a 32-ounce bottle. This bottle's been over for what? We had it over for a year. It doesn't do any damage to the bottle, so it's not going to melt the wheel. It's not going to damage it. This one is diluted, I think 3-to-1.
So Mark, what's the worst thing that could happen if you leave acid on the rims for too long?
Yeah, so it could cause staining. So you just got to know your materials on the rim. For instance, any alloy or any aluminum, I don't recommend it on the wheel for acid just because they have a chemical reaction which is different and they can dissolve alloy. And then for aluminum, they tend to, if you spray acid, it'll start turning like bubbly and it's going to have a chemical reaction. It's going to like kind of clean the surface, but then leave it really faded. Usually people do that when they're going to polish the rim with aluminum polish and go all crazy in that part. But yeah, so I recommend if it has any clear coat, you can do it on black wheels. Glossy black wheels, matte black wheels, but you just got to be careful and have your recommended dilution ratio. You could read more information on the back of the gallon and it'll tell you from there. All right, guys, so we got the wheels all dialed in. Now I'm going to show you the process of blowing it versus wiping it down. So we're going to use this blower. And then now we're going to show you the process of wiping it down.
Now when you're wiping down the tires and rims, what type of towel are you using?
Right now we're just using a Costco terry towel. It'll be
a brand new towel, a dirty towel?
Oh, we're using the dirty ones right now. Just the yellow ones are for the wheels.
And now what's the big difference between blowing and wiping?
There are pros and cons. The part of blowing it takes a little bit more time. When you wipe it in on a summertime, usually the wheel's like really dry already because of the sun. And so we do just come through and just wipe them down, make sure we got every single part. The thing is, when wiping it, you could kind of see if you missed any area, you could always come back and just wipe it down and see any part that you missed. You could correct it with just wiping down the towel.
And now when you blow it, you just gotta blow it or do you gotta come back with it with a towel?
Yeah, so then after, we always come back with the towel through the face of the wheel just to see if we miss any spots or anything like that. We'll come through and double check our wheels because sometimes people could clean the wheel, the face looks good. On the blind side, you'll see like a spot you miss. This is where the towel comes into play, and you just wipe it off. Hit the wheel again if you have any spots that you miss, or you come through and wipe it off. So I'd like to know, what method do you guys use? Do you like to blow the wheel, get all the cracks and crevices dialed in, or do you like to just wipe it down? Drop it down in the comments below. So the next process is we're going to do a solvent, just in case if we have any access, say for instance any armor or anything like that, we come through and we hit it with a solvent. What it's going to do is clean the tire to the bare rubber. The reason why you want this is because when you do shine the tire, it's going to pop. So the tire is already clean, but check out all the grime still. We use a strong degreaser to wipe it off, so just making sure it's all cleaned. All right guys, now we're gonna move on to the tire dressing. We're gonna use Ultra Tire Shine from Streamline, and then we're gonna use Swift from P&S and see how they come out.
So Mark, why do you have 2 tire dressings? Why not just one?
Yeah, so this one's more like a sheen shine. This one is more of a glossy shine. So it just depends on the client, what they want. So sometimes people only want just a matte shine or a sheen shine, and some people want the high gloss. So that's the reason why I carry 2.
So before you start, have you ever had a customer complain or say they don't want tire dressings?
Not complain necessarily, but we have some clients that have like JDM cars, older cars, that they just don't want tire shine on. They just want their wheel cleaned. Some people like the tire shine, some people don't. But drop it down in the comments, see which one you guys like, and go from there, man.
And now, why do you use a brush to apply it when there's so many different methods?
I like the brush because it gets through the cracks and crevices and all the grooves. There's also like, you can use a sponge. That one's pretty good too. I just like using the brush because it's easy to control. There we go. And then that will be for this product. And then this one I particularly like using is the Boars hairbrush. This one, I feel like it gets through every single crack. This will be better for trucks. Any tire that has intricate grooves and stuff, this is going to get through it way better. It's kind of like the curveball, but I like this one because you can control it way better. And now we're going to spray on this brush right here and then come through, apply it.
Oh dang, this one's a little bit more soapy.
Yeah.
Or what do you call it? You know what I mean?
It's a little bit more diluted. Well, it's a 1-to-1 and that one's straight. So this one, what it does, it self-levels on its own. So you don't got to worry about it. So by the time, I like to wash the car first, and then after dry it all up and do the tires, because let it sit. And so you don't get that sling effect if it shoots all over the car. After when it's done, some time has passed. This one leveled out. We're just gonna double check. So if you see in these little grooves right here, that's what causes your sling, because all the excess material. So what I'm gonna do, just kind of brush it off and level it out so you don't get that effect where it shoots all over your car. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen, there's like black marks right here. It's because the tire shine shot up and then all the dirt got caught in that tire shine. It's all good to go. And one's more shinier than the other, so this one will be more shiny. This one's more on the matte shine, but definitely the light comes into play. It's a gloomy day today, so you can't really tell as much. But yeah, man, I would like to know, which one do you guys prefer? What tire shine fits you best? Another honorable mention is Shine Supply Decked Out. I feel personally that's the best tire shine out, but we have a couple products that were given to us, so we're gonna use them, and then after that we're gonna probably re-up on that Decked Out from Shine Supply. But yeah, that's the wheel process. All right guys, so that's the breakdown with the acid versus the iron remover. Let me know in the comments what's more effective for you. Also, keep in mind the prices. Don't overthink it. A lot of people think that they need this to become a detailer and only use this. Well, you have to have this as well in your arsenal, just because you're gonna run through those wheels where, man, like, you're gonna have to use this. So I definitely recommend keeping this arsenal. I recommend keeping these both in there. If you have any more comments, make sure to like and subscribe. But I'd like to know what kind of videos you want to see next. Drop them in the comments below. It helps us support our channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. Thank you.